Alright, we're back and we got some more fun here to have, so thanks for being here. I am the Silver Grunion. And here, in this level, we have to use our radar to find everything. And it's not exactly easy, but we'll manage. Worst of all in this endeavor is we have to get a radio for Ryan. And that's not easy, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. First, let's take out some spiders. I don't know why I said that all depressed. Let's take out some spiders. Yeah, buddy, that's better. Gotta keep that energy up and let's have some fun. You can't spell Grunion without fun. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You actually can. Oh man, I ordered like 50 t-shirts.
Flamethrower? If I could get close enough to take a picture.
Alright, so we'll get a picture of that. That shouldn't be too difficult. And let's lure these robots down here. Let's grab this. Are they coming? Ah, there they are. Best to take them out quickly here. Use this plasma barrel to our advantage. It's a fun thing. Come on. Little closer. Come on. There you go. Oh, still standing. Okay. These guys are tough. And now they're done. Actually, well done, considering that explosion. They went from tough to toast. Real quick. Alright, let's try. This place is crawling with Terminators, so we have to approach with caution.
Got it.
Alright, there's the picture. Let's save. Let's cut across. Let's go. It's not the best shortcut, but it's the quickest. Trust me, I know where I'm going. Kinda. Stop shooting me. I feel like I'm back in Detroit.
Storage facility. Popping up. If I take care of it, that might slow them down a little.
Alright, we've got another outpost to take care of, and our first objective should be fairly close by. And it's heavily guarded, so we're going to be careful. We're going to try to sneak in and not cause a ruckus. Here we go. It's in here.
God damn it. They took his radio. Baron was right. Skynet's listening. Time to look for the second tracker.
All right, we might as well do this outpost. We're so close in proximity, so let's get it done. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. Do I want to go in guns blazing, or lull them into a false sense of security? Screw it, let's go. Tired of waiting, let's go. Boom! I love when a plan comes together. But it's even more fun when I don't have one. Will you stay tuned? There. Oh, no, I never remember my passcode. Knock a knock. It's a me. Yeah, we're gonna go inside and kick some butt. It's quiet. A little too quiet. It's funny 'cause it's true. Oh, I did it again. I threw the sound thing instead of the bomb. I really hate when I do that. Well, if anyone's home, that's gonna wake him up. Come say hello. They are stirring now. Come to me, my friends. You look a little angry. Hey, sorry about your plasma bucket. It went boom! That did some damage. Man, I didn't even know that metal could catch fire. I failed science and everything else. There's still more we got to explore here. And I think there's a spider or a... Yeah. There he is. Alright, let's sneak down here first. I think we have to go over there, but let's just take a quick look down here. Let's see if we can find some goodies. A couple things, okay. Yes, here we go. It's always good to explore. All right, let's head back out here. I think it's just the one. We can take him out. Yay! Yeah, right. And now I don't think there's anything stopping us. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Here's the terminal right here. All right, we gotta go. Oh, this is gonna be close.
Plasma storage destroyed.
Good to hear, Rivers. Now proceed with your mission.
All right, what's next on the agenda? Man, they keep coming. Alright, so there's actually a couple objectives that are actually in the close proximity of where we are now. But I really want to get this signal, this main objective done. Let's get this guy first. Let's shut him down, and then we can work on our next point of attack. I think we'll hit the main objectives first because the side missions are actually the more difficult. It's really easy to get lost. Everything looks the same.
Closer. It's got to...
Especially when you've been playing for a while. Look at this. Alright, let's shut him down. One last thing to contend with on our quest to get the 100% best ending of the game. And our second signal should lead us right over here. Yep, here it is.
They got him too. His goggles look intact. Let's see the last picture he took. The infiltrator. It's back. Baron was right. Commander.
Talk to me.
They're dead. Everything turned out the way you said it would.
Copy that. Get out of there. We need to figure out our next move. Let's meet at the docks. Get there as soon as possible. Over and out.
Alright, so the docks is going to be the place where our story progresses, but we still got to get through a few side missions first and foremost. Most notably is the radio for Ryan, which I always struggle with. It's the one that gives me the most trouble. Also, there's copyright music in the background. I'll have to mute. Alright, now if I did this right, you should be able to hear me, but not the background audio, which is playing some copyright music, and I'll probably put some generic music in the background in post. But those of you watching live, sorry, it's just me. I know when I first did this game, when I did my first run through, I hated this mission. It's like, why do I need a radio? And then it becomes apparent later on in the story, and I'm glad I got it. I guess a lot of people, they skip it the first time, and then they're kind of screwed at the end. But that wasn't me. I actually was able to get it, so. The trick is like we just did here, just to lure them downstairs and take them on one at a time. And once we pick up this radio, we'll turn the audio back on, because the music will stop playing. It's too bad you can't hear it, though, because the music is actually an Easter egg from the first Terminator movie. It's the song that played in the club the first time the Terminator chases Sarah Connor. Nice little Easter egg. But it's going to get me copyrighted, so that's why the music is off.
Be worth it, Ryan.
And once again, if I did it right, now you can hear me and the background. Again, hopefully I don't do this entire thing and find out that I screwed it up, but for now, let's just keep moving forward. Alright, we made it, and now we're going to head over to the docks. Oh, let's save too. Always save. And now we're going to progress with the story.
You're still alive? Good. Apparently Skynet's got a real hard-on for you, so we figured why not use you as bait.
Aren't you afraid that Skynet will bring a lot of firepower if they know we're both here?
Afraid? No. Prepared for that eventuality? Yes. We've got eyes on the ambush site from every angle. If anyone shows up, it means they were listening.
What if it's one of our guys, or just a scavenger?
Too bad. We can't have anyone or anything sabotage our plan. Not this time.
This time?
We were very close once before. For years, we've been preparing for the final attack. But it took just one man to fuck everything up. That day, Perry, our previous field commander, died, and I inherited control of South Division. Since then, I've been making sure that no one fucks up again.
We've got movement.
Take position.
Man, this chick is ice cold. Talk about shrinkage.
What do you have?
A hooded man's walking down the street. Might be a scavenger.
Rivers, you saw him. Is it the same model? Is it the infiltrator?
I can't tell.
We're waiting for your signal.
I think that might be it.
Think?
Good enough for me.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Target down! I repeat, target
Go
down!
check him!
Eyes on the target. Proceed with caution.
Is he dead?
What the fuck? It's the target!
It can't get away! Fire at will!
Alright, this is the T-850. That's right, an upgraded model. Our first encounter with such kind. And it's gonna be a doozy. He's not like the T-800s. This one's got a little oomph. And requires maximum firepower.
It's backed against the wall!
We've got it now!
Which is fine. Ask, and thou shalt receive.
What the fuck?
Language?
On me! It's carrying a second-generation plasma rifle! I want it!
It won't fucking die!
Shoot!
We take down this bucket of bolts, and we're going to get that plasma rifle. Then it's going to get really interesting. You just gotta chop them down. Piece by piece.
It's on the move!
Take cover!
Please, son of a bitch!
Just gotta stay on him. Keep the firepower going. Come on, boys, let's take him down. Take him to the hardware store and get a refund. This toaster's malfunctioning. It's trying to kill me.
Not again! Follow it!
Where do you think you're going? Get back here. This thing's running away like Lindsay Lohan that time I saw her at the mall. And let me tell you, she can move.
It's inside!
Rivers!
Rivers, we're trying to get through. You can't let it get away, you hear?
Now it's just you and me. Gotta be careful, he's throwing some serious firepower. And he's got grenades. Thankfully, he's not too smart, but he's persistent. Get over here, come on. Great, we found the one Terminator that couldn't even pass his GED. Couldn't even get that equivalency. What a shame. Come on, big fella. Come on. This fight has gone on long enough. Come on. Show me what you got. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Alright, where'd he go? What are you doing over there? Where are you going? Come on, man. It's just embarrassing. You're like the worst Terminator ever. Even worse than that chick with the short hair. That was kind of cute, but that's not the point. You're making me look bad. You're making the entire Terminator line look bad. Time to finish the job. Put you out of your misery. Heels up, hose down. You're going nowhere. I think he's over here. Time to put this alarm clock on permanent snooze.
Commander. We got it. We finally got it.
Good job, Rivers. Stay there. We're on our way.
There was no doubt anymore. Skynet had created a cybernetic organism. It was designed to blur the line between a man and a machine. People started to think that there were Terminators amongst us, wolves in sheep's clothes. Some of us left, even though we hadn't seen any other infiltrators yet. Or at least, we didn't think we had. And that fear of not knowing was what turned the tide of this war. That night, Skynet won.
I still have to run some tests, so for now I would say no.
We need some more time,
I
Connor.
know you don't want to hear this, Commander, but if there's one person who can help us, it's Dr. Mack.
Mac, we don't even know if he's alive.
He is. He's in the Hollywood Hills. We knew a time would come when we'd need him again, so we've kept an eye on him.
Wait. You've been watching him without telling me?
Let your emotions cloud your judgment before, Commander. That's why I decided that Mack's whereabouts were no longer
This is
your concern.
bullshit. He can't just magically fix all of our problems. He's a man, not a god. A man that
That's
makes
enough,
mistakes.
Commander.
You know what happened last time. He's the reason Perry's
I
dead.
said that's enough. Sergeant Rivers?
Yes, sir.
TechCom believes that being marked for termination is a badge of honor, a sign that we're doing something right. We wear it proudly. And knowing you're wearing such a badge, Rivers, is all I need to trust you with handling this mission. Commander Barron will fill you in on the details. Good luck, soldier. Over and out.
Looks like you're going to Hollywood Hills. Dr. Edwin Mack is the one who taught us how to use Skynet's weapons, so there's a chance he can do it again. Take him that second-generation plasma rifle and see if he's able to reprogram it. If we want to use Skynet's weapons, we need to bypass their encryption lockouts.
How will I find him?
He's obsessed with surveillance. So when you get there, look for any cameras, biometric sensors, or any other tech stuff. He should be around. That's it. What do you need?
Was Mac the one whose drone you smashed?
Yes. Yes, it was. I've never told this to anyone, but before I met Mac and Perry, I was wandering alone. Didn't have a map, so I drew one myself. The first people I came across were two guys, old enough to remember Judgment Day. We camped out together. They gave me advice, we shared some stories. Sounds nice, right?
A little too good to be true.
It was. I was too naive to notice it back then. When I woke up, all my things were gone, including my map. There I was, lost in the desert. Thirst and hunger. I knew I was gonna die. I passed out with my face in the sand. But next thing, I was lying in a bed, bathed and wearing clean clothes.
I'm guessing there's no happy ending to this story either.
You're starting to learn. Through the window, I saw thousands of Terminators. First, I thought it was a work camp. But it was something else. A Skynet research facility. They kept me alive, but I didn't know why. I thought I was the only human there. But after a while, someone came into my cell. A man. Well-dressed, clean-shaven. You want to take a guess who that was?
An infiltrator.
In a way, he was a traitor to his race. Bastard was selling every piece of knowledge the machines didn't have. In return, they gave him everything he wanted. When he was done stuffing his face with food, he had another request. He wanted a whore. It lasted months, until I got to wrap a towel around his neck and make his eyes pop. You don't want to see people for what they really are. I've seen their true face. That traitor, those two guys in the desert, Mac, they all showed it to me. It's not pretty. The truth is, the only reason I fight for the Resistance is because I despise people just a little less than the machines.
Anything I should know about Dr. Mack before I leave?
Only that he can't be trusted and he's highly manipulative. So you need to stay cautious.
Sure, let's trust someone who gets called Dr. Death. That won't bite us in the ass. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from the new CPU we acquired from that infiltrator. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for. I need to concentrate, so please don't disturb me.
Jacob, do you have a minute?
Of course.
I've heard that you're going to Hollywood Hills. Well, with Baron yelling like that, the whole shelter heard. He wanted me to tell you if I needed anything, so here it is. When you get to Hollywood Hills, could you stop by my old house? It's near the Griffith Park tennis courts. I wonder if Peter went there and left something for me. I know he'd be stupid to go there since now it's behind the Annihilation line, but Then again, he was always full of stupid ideas.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Yeah, even the first time, I knew that wasn't going to end happily ever after.
Sits there.
But that's okay. Let's go give Ryan his radio.
Jacob.
What's the situation like in the shelter?
Not that great. People are getting nervous. A lot have already left, and even more plan to leave. Even Mark and Laura saw him packing earlier.
And what about you?
Just the thought of running again's making me sick. Must be getting old. Plus, we got everything we could need right here. Where else would I go? Besides, I have faith that Baron would never let anything happen to this place. She's way too uptight about security.
Earlier, you said that a new era started. What changed?
Well, for one thing, with Tucker dead, I became the new leader of the group. Something I never expected or wanted, for that matter.
Did everyone agree that you should be the new leader?
Not everyone. We had a huge fight about food, or where we should go next, and so on. Our group divided without Tucker to keep it together. I was terrified. I started to walk away like I was on autopilot. I don't know if I wanted to run away or to kill myself, but then something surreal happened. I found a metal door in the ground in the middle of nowhere. I was real unsure about what I might find under it, but what I did find was the aftermath of a massacre.
More Terminators?
That's exactly what I thought at first, but it turned out to be something even more scary. It looked like they decided to commit suicide. I couldn't understand it. To me, they had everything. Food, water. They even had a case of beer. So, I got shit-faced and started crying over my brother's death. But I realized something. I realized that I could maybe survive there.
Did you stay there by yourself?
No. I told everybody about the place. I felt I owed them. After that, we were all right. That night, I learned two things. Firstly, that it's okay to be scared. Secondly, that there are two sides to everybody. Ironically, me being a scaredy cat turned me into a good leader. And that's how I found that place, and that's what motivated me to help others. But Tucker? He was a leader from the start. But he had an ugly side, too. He killed those who opposed him. He was a real scumbag, but he was my brother. He made me want to be a good person for the both of us. Our hangover wasn't a high price to pay for that lesson.
Jacob, I didn't see you there.
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away. Knowing how much you'd miss me made me not want to leave.
Where's Patrick?
He's getting ready. I'm taking him with me. I figure it's time for him to see what's out there.
Is everything okay? You seem far away.
Nothing can get past you, can it? I've been thinking about the day we met. I never told you how we really ended up there.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I think I need this. It's been eating at me all this time. That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, I saw my father nailing the window shut. Through the crack, I saw them coming. Hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes.
Even though they're just empty shells, I could feel the hate radiating from them.
What did you do?
I made Patrick stay upstairs and went back to talk to my father. We argued for a minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. He pushed me away. I tried it again, but he shoved me. And this time I fell. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for a shotgun. He said, I shouldn't worry about the machines. They wouldn't hurt us. I don't even remember how. But the gun was already in my hands. I closed my eyes and went someplace else. Didn't even hear the shot. I didn't hear Patrick's steps either.
He saw you?
He did. He was staring at me like I was a stranger. He didn't scream or cry, he just stared. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest. As we ran, I could hear them coming, so we found somewhere to hide. Then you came. I wanted to tell someone about all this, but I was afraid to.
You don't have to be afraid.
I'm not. Not anymore. We talk a lot about how heartless the machines are. And I started to think that maybe I was too. I probably would have convinced myself of that if it wasn't for you keeping me sane. Thank you for everything. I never thought I would find a friend in times like these.
Alright, so we got our marching orders here. We gotta see if we can upgrade our plasma gun, but to do that, we have to find Dr. Mack.
Well, what's with the dogs? They've been like that ever since they brought that thing in.
Jacob, are you receiving me?
You're alive!
No time for that. Do whatever it takes to get everyone out of that shelter. Do you understand? They're not safe there.
What? Why? God damn it! What does he mean? Get everyone out of the shelter?
Well, blasphemy aside, that's quite a knowledge drop we got there, that we apparently have to get everyone out of the shelter for their own safety. This, of course, coming from the mysterious stranger, who is still alive. But right now, we've got bigger things to worry about. We've got to find Dr. Mack, who is a paranoid recluse. Should be fun.
That camera. Dr. Mack! Is that you? The Resistance needs your help. Mack! It would be a shame to lose that camera.
Now, why would you do that?
Because we don't have time for this. Come out here. Skynet has developed a new Terminator model, the Infiltrator.
You've seen one already?
We've captured one, and we need your help. Are you there?
How do I know you're not an infiltrator? You've seen them. You know how incredibly lifelike they are, so you should understand my concerns. Head up that hill. If you want me to help you, you have to take a test for me.
Test?
Yes, to determine whether you're a Terminator or not. And be careful, I'm watching you. Oh, they're actually trying to fight you? Very clever way to make me think that you're not one of them. Unfortunately for you, I'm not that easily.
Alright, so we gotta prove to Dr. Mack that we are not, in fact, a Terminator. Fair enough.
We don't have time for any of this. Just tell me where you are. I am not a robot.
Living tissue would make you a cybernetic organism, not a robot. Words have meaning. Conversations between human beings would be a lot easier if we all just trusted each other and understood the deeper meaning of what we said. Keep that in mind during this test.
I don't like this guy.
This mansion is filled with Terminators. They've been trying to find me for a while now, all 8 of them. Well, I guess with you in there, that makes it 9.
Alright, so there's no way to cut across. We've got to go through the mansion to get to our next objective. And as Dr. Max said, the place is crawling with Terminators. So we're going to have to get a little creative here, because we do not have the firepower to take them on one at a time. I mean, every little bit here helps, but we can't. So let's strategize. Let's try to use the elements to our favor and work smarter, not harder. Seriously? There we go. There should be a basement, and I think that is our best shot. If I remember, there's some laser traps down there. Ooh, he's close. And if we can get them to follow me down there, then we might just be alright. Ah, where'd you come from?
Too bad there's no water in
I'm running. I'm running.
Jump in and see if you plug.
Go, 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 go.
It's a different test.
We made it. Oh, no. All right, we're back. And apparently that was not a good strategy. So let's upgrade a bit here. And we'll go with the aforementioned basement strategy, which I think is probably better than what I did moments ago, but you know what? Live and learn. You don't know if you're bulletproof and can outrun Terminators until you try. Now I know. That's just to get their attention, and check this out. Now, is he... Make sure he's following me here. Oh, right there. Hey! Alright, he's coming. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, under there, and check this out. I'm right here, come get me. Oh, did somebody trip over that laser? Huh. That's 2 for the price of 1. I guess T-800 does not allude to their IQ. Here's number 3. Come on. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. We don't have to take them all down, but it helps. Our goal is still just to get through the mansion, and this will help immensely.
bad there's no water in that pool. I'd have you jump in and see if you float. But hey, that's a different test.
I'm getting deja vu. Go, go, go. I think I'm good. Yeah. All right. That's the hard part, and we got through.
Great, you're here. Get on that stage, quick. Good. Now wait here for a moment.
My patience is wearing thin. Why am I even here?
Here? On the stage, you mean? Because I wanted you to recite a poem. That's right. That's why I got you on this stage, to invoke the fear of public speaking in you. This will allow me to check your emotional response. Very important in these sort of tests. So, if you could go ahead and recite a poem.
Fuck off.
Very hostile emotional response. Noted. Oh, now wait and be quiet. They regularly patrol this area. Don't let them see you.
So you know I'm not a Terminator.
Of course I do. They are way better shots than you.
Then why are you making me do all this?
Because I want you to grab something for me before I help you. Turn left when you leave the theater. There you'll find a plane crash site. My spider scout should be stuck somewhere around. Just grab it and bring it back to me in one piece.
Alright, so the spider should be somewhere in this general area. Which, of course, is heavily guarded. Crap. There it is, right there.
I've got it.
Good job. I'm in my vault in one of the buildings up the street. Meet me there.
Roger that, but I got one more thing to do.
That looks like the place Aaron talked about.
Alright, so we gotta find the letter, which will send us to another location. And try to do so without alerting every Terminator in the general vicinity. Or we can just wing it. Oh, I hope our ammo holds out. This is gonna make a lot of noise. And now we're on the radar. Perfect. Where is it? I know it's somewhere. On the top floor. Maybe here. Yes. Right here. Alright, so this mentions a locker. And if you remember earlier, we saw that tennis court. So you put two and two together, and that is where we're going.
I find a locker nearby.
That is, if we can survive.
That's the locker room. I hope it's not you, Peter.
Ah, that sucks. Sorry, Erin. Her husband did not make it.
Poor Erin.
Alright, let's go take down that outpost. Most of their security is going to be down here. Just going to go nice and easy. Oh. I forgot about him. It's going to be kind of hard to get out of here in 10 seconds if the panel is down here. That's going to be, we're going to go all the way down that way. Oof. That's going to be tough. I'm kind of debating whether we should even, I guess we could do it. We can try. You know what? I got an idea, and it's either the most brilliant thing, or it's the most stupid. This is gonna explode. Oh, we're still alive. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was gonna kill us or not, but we made it, and we don't have to run with the clock ticking down, so that's good. Outpost has been defeated. One more for the good guys. Alright, Dr. Mack is in here somewhere. Hauled up in his vault. Logic would dictate, yeah, downstairs. There it is. But it's not quite that easy. Of course, he does have it booby-trapped, because why wouldn't he? But we can get through by just going nice and steady. Guys, as we prepare to meet with Dr. Mack, I just want to say thank you so much for being here and playing this game with me. It's always good when you guys drop by, and thank you for spending some time and hanging out. You're good company, which is probably more than I can say for Dr. Mack, but I'll let you be the judge. We're about to have some very tough choices that we have not had throughout this playthrough. Things are about to get real. And I'm glad you're here, because we'll get through it together.
This is it.
I know it looks tempting, but please do not destroy that plasma container. It powers this whole laboratory. Sorry for making you run around like that. But because of the recent increase in Terminator patrols, I couldn't get to that Spider Scout myself. Can I see it? Thank you. I have a gift as a token of my appreciation. While you were out looking for my Spider Scout, I used some leftover parts to make a new radio for you. I've been picking up your signal for a while now, and I imagine that Skynet has as well. So, I've made it harder to decipher. You won't have to worry about them eavesdropping.
You've been listening, so you know why I'm here.
Yes. Now, let me see that gun. What a beauty. I've got to tell you, if Skynet wasn't so gung-ho about killing everything... What's interesting about it is that the matter inside is far more condensed. That way, it releases more energy on discharge, dealing much more damage. And also, its plasma blast is violet, so that's different.
Can you bypass the encryption lockout so we can use it? Alvin couldn't.
Alvin couldn't bypass an egg timer if his life depended on it. I'll do it, but it's not that simple. First, you'll have to bring me Skynet's latest security codes.
Security codes?
They will allow us to access Skynet's mainframe, but they change them regularly, so I need you to connect to any HK unit and download the newest security codes. To do that, you'll need my code reader. When I was excused from the shelter, they made me leave all my equipment behind. Alvin should have my code reader.
Okay, is that everything?
As far as the security codes go, yes.
Then I'm moving out.
Actually, I've got a question about that infiltrator that you have there. Is it intact? Or more specifically, its neural net CPU? I've been hacking Skynet's units and I'm noticing similarities in their patterns. I think I'm ready to reprogram the CPU from that infiltrator. It's more powerful than any other.
Should I ask Baron about that too?
No, she can't know about it. She would not approve. I know how this sounds, but you need to steal it for me.
What?
I'm the only one that can reprogram that chip. For some reason, Skynet has started to learn at a geometric rate. We need to prepare ourselves for whatever's coming, and I believe that having an infiltrator on our side will give us the advantage. Just think about it.
Commander.
Rivers, what's the status?
Mac's alive. He will help us, but he needs a device he left at the shelter.
All right, we can do that. Report to me when you get back.
Over and out.
All right, a lot more questions than answers, and we'll find out next time. Thanks for being here. Plenty more to come with Terminator Resistance on PlayStation 5.